billion shillings to the Senate, and you know, you look at how much you are allocating to the National Assembly, 800, almost half, and yet they are only 67. And also, this Senate should understand that we give them money that we can stop, so they need to respect this House. Probably we are giving them this money, Honorable Speaker, so that they can go to court against the National Assembly. I think I want to move an amendment to half this money, Honorable Speaker.
Mutusu.
Madam Chair, thank you for the opportunity. I stand to urge members to reject this increase. Insofar as I understand, members, by dint of the Constitution, are paid to oversight, they are paid to legislate. What is this other extra monies going to do? Or is it another wastage? So thank you.
Kainan.
Madam Speaker, we need to think out of the box. The Senate is one of the houses of Parliament. And over the years, we have had serious perceptual jurisdictional conflict. In my mind, and as a person who has been around, there is no harm in funding the Senate, as long as that funding goes to oversighting the wastage, the road, and all other evil things that are taking place at the county level. So let's fund them. There's no problem. But we also want to urge them to stop bad-mouthing the National Assembly and accept that the National Assembly is the upper house.
Honorable Cheng.
Thank you so much, Chair. Chair, I hear members, but Chair, the functions of Senate, some of them are not based on the numbers of members in the Senate. There are things that would be done by Senate or National Assembly regardless of the number of members there. We should stop this obsession with trying to cut the Senate down. If Senate deserves resources for it to do its work, let's fund the Senate. I mean, we should stop these small wars.
Nyamai.
Chair, I support this amendment that these senators now need to rise to the occasion and go and oversight the projects that are being implemented in the counties. There is so much rot. There is so much failure to implement projects that have been financed. So it's time for them to go and oversight. Honorable Speaker, Chair, I would like also to say that the Senate also needs to be kind to the National Assembly. They keep saying no to everything National Assembly. But today we are saying yes, let them be financed, but let them go out there and oversight the counties and ensure that projects are being implemented.
Honorable Adagala. Don't lift your hands. I have your list here. Intervention. Adagala.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This figure that is being given to the Senate, I also want to support it, but on condition, Chair, that the senators actually have just left the counties at the mercy of governors. There's no services being offered, like in hospitals. Roads are in a pathetic situation. Everything is...
We keep it short, KK.
Honorable Chair, I do support this allocation to the Senate. However, I would really urge the senators to focus on their mandate as per the Constitution. Most of these senators, Honorable Chair, they get sensationalized by making headlines and pick on national matters that are the purview of the National Assembly at the expense of time that should be spent to make sure that the allocation sent to counties is spent appropriately.
Honorable members, if we open this, you know everyone would have something to say. My screen is already full, so I'll close it at that point. Allow me to put the question that the programs being revised under vote 2044 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a counter opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 2044 be increased by a sum not exceeding 362,630,000 Kenya shillings. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a counter opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, we have come to the end of that of the Committee of Supply on Supplementary Appropriation, Supplementary Estimates 2024-2025. Before I leave, allow me to recognize in the public gallery this afternoon St. Adrian Kiongwani Secondary School, Kilome Constituency, Makueni County, Kimushu Secondary School, Thika Township Constituency, Kiambu County, Geturu Comprehensive School from Naivasha, Nakuru County. In the Speaker's Gallery, St. June Mudhedheni Girls from Mwala Constituency, Machakos County. On your behalf and of the House, we welcome you to observe the proceedings of the House. Mover, kindly move reporting.
Thank you, Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much. I therefore put the question, which is that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker. Chairperson. Chairperson. Chairperson.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of Supply has considered the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and approved the same with amendments. And pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget for the financial year 24-25 by Kenya shillings 113,795,235,344 in meeting the expenditure for the National Executive, Parliament and Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule.
Mover. The Honorable Madam Speaker.
The first one, okay. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply in its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution and Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget of the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings, I need to get the amount. Of 113,797,235,344. In meeting the expenditure of the National Executive, the Parliament, and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. I also request Honorable Pukose to second the motion.
Honorable Pukose.
Honorable Speaker, I second.
I don't need to stand. Honorable members, I propose the question. Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the House order. Honorable Kambogo, order. You will vote the wrong way because you're not listening. I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 223 of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, and Standing Order 243, approved an overall increase in the total budget of the financial year 2024-2025 by Kenya shillings 113,797,235,344, in meeting the expenditure of the National Executive, Parliament, and Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule. Honourable members, there's an amendment. So,
Honourable Speaker, I beg to move that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates for the financial year 2024-2025 be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of votes 1173 and 1174, and also request Honourable Owen Bayer to second the motion for recommittal.
Before you second, go ahead. Go ahead.
I second the motion for recommittal. Thank you.
Thank you, honourable members. I propose the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary budget estimates for financial year 24-25 be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of votes 1173 and 1174. Did I put the question? Members, I now put the question, which is that the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the second supplementary estimates of 2024-2025 financial year be amended by inserting the words subject to recommittal of votes 1173 and 1174. As many of opinion say aye. Aye. As many of opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Committee of Supply.
Honourable members, we are back for a very short two clauses.
Vote 1173, State Department for Cooperatives.
I propose the question that further to the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2024, the sum allocated to meet the expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2025 in respect of vote 1173 be reduced by a sum not exceeding 865,300,000 Kenya shillings.
Program being revised under vote 1173, Cooperative Development and Management.
I propose the question that the program being revised under vote 1173 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. There is a proposed amendment. Who is moving the amendment? Mover.
Thank you, Chairperson. I wish to move an amendment in vote 1173, that State Department for Cooperatives, by deleting the figure 4,830,408,765 in column 9, which is the gross current estimates under the program 030-4000, which is Cooperative Development and Management, and substituting therefore, the figure Kenya shillings 5 billion 300